Beautiful.
Pilots, welcome back to the channel. On the table here, I have the Spitfire 1600 millimeter. It's a pretty outdated model. Um, there's a bit of a pain in the butt thing to do when you have to transport it, and that's removing the servo leads from the receiver. So there's a mod that someone did on RC groups, and I can't remember the member's name, but shout out to that person. And you just basically get some freewing avanti wing connectors, and it comes with a control board and what you see there on the wing, and just basically adding ribbon cables, so you only have to unplug 2 cables. It's a worthwhile investment to the plane. It just makes the quality of life much better, because I have to take the wings off my planes to transport them. I don't have a truck or anything, at least not yet. So it just makes everything so much better. The plane is basically a little bit more modern. And I say a little bit because what's modern is just wings that plug in with plugs that are like hard mounted, which is pretty cool. And that seems to be the standard of today's plug and play planes. So as you can see here, I'm pulling the wing off, and the ribbon cables are pretty long. It's not a bad thing. You can just tuck them in. I was trying to pull them out here, but it was pretty freaking tight. So, so I said, hey, you guys get the point. You just pull them off. But yeah, you can see that. So when you're putting it back in, you might want to tuck them in pretty good, and don't smash it up against the wing. Nothing's bad's gonna happen, but it's a good idea to just tuck it in there. So yeah, a really worthwhile mod. The parts cost about $20 on motionrc, so the link will be in the description, so you guys can pick them up if you do decide to get this plane, if you don't mind taking the time to mod it. Of course, it's really easy, guys. It takes about like 30 minutes. So yeah, I love this plane, and there's some bonus footage in this video of another plane. I won't mention it, just watch the video, and there's some funny, interesting events that happen. So I really hope you guys enjoy the video, and remember to like, share, and subscribe. And if you do want an FMS plane, use my link below to help me out, guys. I really appreciate it. This is a beautiful model, by the way. I love the Spitfire. It's gorgeous, especially when you're doing low passes. You'll see. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the video. Hey pilots, on the table I have the FLIGHTLINE Spitfire 1600 millimeter. Today is the maiden flight, and you guys are about to see this. So hang on tight. This could be a hairy one. I do have a slight crosswind and shifting down to the runway. Both. I mean, you never know what you're gonna get when you're coming in for a landing. So fingers crossed, guys. Wish me luck, and let's get rolling. Got the high rates on the elevators for now to keep that tail down. I know I said I don't like, well, let me rephrase that. I said I hated planes with narrow undercarriage, but there are some exceptions. The Spitfire is one of them. The F-22 Raptor is another. The F-86 is another. All right. High rates back down to low rates on the elevator. Wish me luck, everybody. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I might be a little nose heavy. That's okay. We'll get her all sorted out. Oh, it's definitely nose heavy. It's diving. Very sensitive on that elevator too. Let's see what she's doing. Now she's sort of climbing. Very sensitive. Might need to add some more expo on that. Sorry guys, I'm a little ways off, but I'm just trying to be like 3 mistakes high. You know the drill. Let's see.
Doesn't look like I need any, maybe a one click of down elevator. Alright guys, down the deck. The FLIGHTLINE Spitfire 1600 mil. She's doing good. Very sensitive though. You see that? Yeah, she's so sensitive on the elevator. But she's doing good though. Let me do a pass again, see if she needs anything. So far so good, seems trimmed out. I need to add some more expo on the elevator though. See the roll rate? Very scale. Coming back down. Yeah, very sensitive, man. So I'll tune that when I bring it back down. Amazing. Looks so beautiful. You know, when you're turning, it kind of, you know, like your orientation kind of, this, you really got to keep your eye on it because of the colors. Sounds really nice too. Oof. Man, yeah, I really need to put like, I have 30% expo on the elevator and it's on low rates. Let me double check that really quick. Where am I? Yeah, it's on low rates. I don't even want to do high rates. That thing might just flip on itself. Some people like it like that. They like no expo and, you know, very sensitive. And I can see why. You have all authority that you want. But I dumb thumb often, so I kind of don't want to do that. Wow. Beautiful. Let's check high rates on the aileron. I think the high rates on the aileron is going to be my low rates. Maybe. Let me try it again. Just gonna do. Actually, no. I like it the way it is. It's fine. I'm indecisive. What does she do when I put flaps down? Oh, it dives. It dives. I don't have any mixing on it. At least I don't remember. No, I don't think so. I don't have any mixing. So I might need to add some down elevator mixing. Just coming in at 50%. Just cruising. I'm going to see if I can actually add a little bit more gain without it oscillating too much. I did about 1/8 of a turn. Yeah, she oscillates too much. Drop it back down. All right, time for the tricky part. Gear down, see what she does in gear down. No crazy behaviors, stable. Very good. I'm gonna come in with no flaps. 30% throttle here. 25. Just gliding her in. 15. Well, bumped her up a little bit. Ah, not bad, not bad. I do need to move the battery back though. It's pretty nose heavy. So, as you guys saw on that rollout, props just started striking. You can see the props are already scraped up a bit. I trimmed it down a little bit. It's a good thing I bought extra props though. But dude, this thing flies incredible. I just need to tone down the elevator a bit. It's a little bit too much. Back on the bench. Wow, that rollout was kind of hairy. If you guys seen that, it definitely nosed over a little bit, and I had to compensate with some up elevator to bring the nose back down. So you can see here I scraped my props, but Still flies good, so I'll just use these props until they screw up, I guess. But yeah, it flies amazing. Flies really, really good. It looks amazing. It's a Spitfire, guys. I mean, come on. It's a Spitfire. And just looking at it at a low pass, I need a bib. It's a beautiful plane. Good job, Flightline. Good job. The only thing is they need a version 2 of this now, because I had to put these wing connectors on from the Avanti, and it made quality of life much better for me, because you know, some guys, they have to unplug it from the receiver or what have, and that kind of sucks. I mean, it doesn't bother most people, and that's fine. It wouldn't have bothered me much, but unplugging and plugging back in repeatedly causes it'll wear some stuff out, and you don't want that to wear out. That's the last thing you want to wear out. So, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and tune it now. I'm going to reduce the rates on the low rates for the elevator. I'm gonna add some more expo on that, and I'm gonna move the battery back from where I have it right now. Let's open her up here. And, whoa, sorry guys. And this is where I have the battery sitting, so I'm gonna see what I can do. I don't have much space to bring it back, but I just gotta be more aware on rollout. I gotta be prepared to give it that, give it some up elevator. Where is it down? Yeah, up elevator, to keep it from completely pitching down and striking the prop. Nice one, prop. All right, let's do this. Second flight. This time I moved the battery back a bit and reduced the rates on the elevator, so let's check it out. Ew. That's tail dragger stuff. Put it on high rates. I got wind down the pipe, which is good. Yep. Let's see what she can do now. All right, back to low rates on the elevator. Wow, it just it just went up like nothing. That's cool. Now that I moved the battery back a bit, I wonder if there's any difference. I don't think so. Full throttle. Oscillating a bit there. I'm gonna turn down the gains a little bit. So, let me get her nice and straight. Turn it down a little bit, about 1/8 of an inch. 1/8 turn, not inch. Let's try now. That's better. A little bit of rudder into my turn. Let's do some rolls. That's better. Oh, I forgot to mention, I increased the roll rates on the low rates. On the on both low and high on the ailerons, and the elevators feel so much better. I think the manual's calling for way too much on the elevator. So if you guys are into this plane, do yourself a favor and don't go by the elevator throws. Reduce them more. I'll measure it when I get home and I'll tell you guys what I'm at. I like those gun pods on the wings, they look good. It's flying much better now. I think my buddy Craig is here. He's probably gonna be bummed that I did the maiden without him. Hey, I got videos to make. See a little slow pass here. About 40% throttle, 35-40. Bringing it up to 50. You can feel it. Oh yeah, it's nice.
Really nice, man. So I'm glad you get to fly this. You'll be able to help me set up mine when I'm ready.
All right, that's cool.
It's amazing. I mean, when more paying $400. Yeah, you're paying more money, but you're getting so much more plane. You know?
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna bring it in.
Good luck, bro.
Well, I thank you, sir. That was a little draft that got me over there. Oh, it's so hard, this narrow gear, dude.
That's what I see. What you did though, like
What?
when you bounced,
Yeah.
instead of letting it bounce again, you gave it some throttle.
Yeah, you got to give it that.
So it like leveled it out, and then when it landed again, Corsairs are the same way. You're supposed to have some power on.
Right. Oh yeah, you definitely. All planes nowadays, I just bring it down with power.
That's a beautiful plane.
Oh, she's gorgeous, bro. Beautiful.
Yeah, mine's actually the same. Dude,
What?
it's the same plane.
It's the
I
same,
got.
right? Yeah.
No, that's the same Spitty. The single pilot, the bubble top.
Yep.
And you said how goofy it looked.
No, I'm saying the way it looks on the nose, it just kind of
No, the
looks
way
different.
Well, you got the same plane, I'm saying. I ordered a kit, and you said, man,
Oh.
you told me my kit looked weird.
It-
It's the
it-
same plane.
It's the same model, yes,
Yes,
but
so why did mine look goofy? I don't understand.
I guess we'll have to see it.
I'll show you a picture of it right now.
It does. It looks kind of.
Dude, it's the same plane. I took the
It looks like a great value plane.
my model scale also.
No, it is. I'm sure,
It's
dude.
got the same color. It's the same. Dude, I wish I would have brought it.
Well, dang. Landing this one is not easy. Because, of course, the narrow landing gear. But it's a technique, and we all learn. Yeah, I had a little bit of a shift when I was coming in. The wind shifted a little bit. But I'm not going to blame it on the wind. It's a technique and a skill to land these. So, but on rollout, you guys saw the rollout was pretty good. That was pretty decent. So, moving the battery back and reducing the elevator throws and adding more expo, it just solved the whole issue. So, if you're building this plane, don't go by the book manual for the elevator throws. Reduce it by like 10 millimeters or something. Like if they call, no, I'm wrong. If they call, say, I forgot what it was. I think it was maybe 12 millimeters up and down. Do like 8 or even 11. No, I'm sorry. Do like 8 or 10. 10 the most. Just reduce it because it's way too pitch sensitive, and it was nose heavy. So for being pitch sensitive and being nose heavy, that's a good indication that the throws are way too much. You see my elevator? I got it on high rates, so you just hold it down and taxi.
No, this plane taxis better than that. That Sabre don't taxi because that doesn't have a wheel.
But it helps.
It doesn't.
Keeps the rear down.
You got a nice wheel on there. That's
But
fine.
it's what I'm saying is it's a good habit to develop. Just keep it on it.
I haven't even flown it yet. I can't.
Back to low rates.
Right up here, nice. No hesitation. How's that done?
I know I went under it.
Did it mess up your eyes at all?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from that altogether. I'm just gonna fly over here. There's no rule that you have to look over there, is it? Just say that. Spitfire kicks you mad. Go see me fly the Corsair today.
Oh no. Oh. You know what happened there, right?
Did I fuck it up?
No. You know what happened? Can you tell what happened?
You overcompensated both ways.
No, I know where I messed up, but can you tell how that broke right there? Like what happened?
Well, it landed on the sideways.
Can you tell, like, I'm just gonna say it, it popped out of the pocket. It's a common issue on some of these planes.
I don't have retracts on it.
Am I on safe? Yes. No, it's not broken, dude. Look.
Today you're not flying it.
No.
Gotta glue it.
Yeah, it's a common issue where, let me show the viewers
Did you
here.
glue it or did they glue it?
They glue it.
Well, you put some good, you know what kind of glue to use?
What?
Gorilla White, man.
That's what I have.
Is that Gorilla White on holding that?
No.
No, that's why it broke.
This is the China
Gorilla
glue.
White's 3 times stronger than that shit.
Yep.
You'll never have. Dude,
What?
Gorilla White.
Gorilla White. Guys, I was going to save this one as a surprise, but I have the 1.7 meter P51 from FMS. This is going to be the maiden flight. Obviously, it's in a different color scheme here, and I don't even have the decals yet. Callie is going to be sending them out to me in about a couple weeks. She said it was going to be about maybe 3 to 4 weeks time. So, but I doubt. I think she'll send it sooner than that. So, the scheme that I'm going for is this scheme right here, as you can see in the video. And yeah, hoping to aim for that. So, wish me luck on this one. Let's get this baby rolling. Since the wind is actually crosswind right now, you can see it shifts between northwest to east. It's just ridiculous. It's crazy. So, wish me luck, guys. This is all stock, no prop shim, no nothing, just painted. That's all it is. All right, let's roll. Gonna go high rates on the elevators. Keep that butt down. Man, that silver is like very reflective.
The wind is blowing like this right here.
Yeah. I gotta straighten that tail wheel down so it turns left. But as usual, we'll take it. All right, low rates on the elevator. Let's go. Oh yeah. That's what I love about Mustangs. They're really well behaved. And the speed on this one is, I'm doing about right now, let's say 80%. All right, let's check out anything we need. Oh my gosh, look at that, that's hands off, dude. That was hands off. I didn't even need trims. No. It's not that windy though, Craig. Maybe just one click left. Let's see. There, one click left. I'm happy now. She's scale. No, I think your Corsair might beat it.
Well, it looks faster because it's like 1/3, 1/4.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, it's gonna look.
Oh, it's so nice to have a Mustang finally. Yeah. Let's do. Oh man, the roll rates are so slow, dude. Yeah, I am.
Let me see what they are.
I can't even roll, dude. Like, look, that's full roll. Once again, the manual is like lacking.
Yeah, you gotta.
So, but that's low rates. Let me click it up to high rates now and see what happens.
Definitely high rates is still gonna be like.
There you go. That should be my low rates.
See, that's how my low rate is on my Corsair.
Yeah.
I wonder how your elevator is. How big? How tight of a boot catch That's nice.
Yeah, the elevator's fine.
Is that also low rate?
Yeah. It's very docile though.
You might want to leave that. Maybe. You're not going to get no pitchiness when you have a.
Yeah, it's very underpowered, but it flies scale and pretty good for what it is. It's just, it needs more power, honestly. I think it's supposed to be, this was meant to be an 8S bird with a better prop, or even a 6S with a better prop. Oh yeah, they do. Some guys do go 8S. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna see what flaps do here. Whoa, hold on. No flaps for me. You started messing up, huh? Yeah, I did some weird stuff, so I put the flaps back up. Well, if you're high, you should be able to... It started turning by itself. I think one of my flaps either got stuck or I don't know, but it does fly amazingly well. I like it. All right, gears going down. I'll take it. Little bouncy bounce, but I'll take it. FMS, yeah. It's in the link, guys. If you like these planes from FMS, grab one. Help a brother out. HBO. HBO. Yeah. Oh crap, dude! Look at my flap, dude. It's just dangling. I think the linkage either came off. Yeah, the linkage might have came off. I don't know.
What do you mean dangling? Which one? That one?
The starboard, right one, right here. It's down. See that?
Yeah. We'll find out. What about this one?
That could have ended up worse. Let me see.
You want me to lift it up?
Yeah, I got to get used to picking it up.
Just lift it up a little bit so I can see.
I'm gonna pick it up anyway.
Oh, it just popped off, dude. How is it?
I don't know.
Your fault.
How's it my fault? I made triple.
Put a rubber band on it.
There is a rubber band there. That's how much you know.
This should not have come. I've never had one come off.
Well, it came off, Craig.
You had one come off when they got a band on it?
Yes.
Unless they break.
No, this is the first time this happened. Like, I've never had one pop off. I'm gonna keep rolling here for the viewers so they can see what's going on.
Which one is it?
This guy right here, look.
So let's slide that down a little bit.
It's on the outer hole. But it flies amazing. Except,
dude, you didn't have the band up far enough.
I did?
This band didn't like hold it tight.
You know
enough.
what? You're probably right. I might have missed that one.
Sometimes you put it right there, and it's really not doing shit. See?
I might have missed that one. Yeah.
I think that's what happened. Where do you want to put it? Top hole?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now put it on and put the band all the way up. That's what I think happened, because that's the only explanation. I don't go that far up.
Well, that's what I do. Just leave them there. It's
Well,
fine.
you want it?
It's fine. It's not gonna rub or anything like that. But dude.
Yeah, because the band was down here
Right,
when I looked
watch
at
your hands. I'm gonna. That is crazy, man.
Well, at least you know why the flaps are messing up.
Yeah, so strange, man. It is old tech, man. This plane has old tech. Well, you guys saw what happened there. The freaking flap linkage popped off, and I think that was my fault. I might have had the band way off in the back, and it popped. That could have turned out way worse, right? Yeah.
I don't know. It's not gonna. I don't think you would have crashed.
Well,
you boarded it, man.
I saw what was going on when I hit the flaps. Yeah, no, for sure.
The other, if they both, I still would have.
Always check your linkages, guys. Make sure that it's secured.
No, if you would have left the flaps engaged, yes, you would have hardly been able to fly.
Yeah, 100% for sure. See, this one is a little bit on the far side. Just kind of like forward them up a little bit. Make sure that you squeeze your clevises and you hear a snap. Because honestly, for a plane of this caliber, of this size, they should have went with better linkages, honestly, like clevises or something. I mean, it gets the job done, sure. But they need a version 3 of this plane. You don't think so?
They have like a version 8 of that plane. Right?
No, that's the 1400 millimeter.
14, okay, that's a 7.
All right, guys, I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna charge some batteries and we'll get back up in here. All right, P51 1.7 meter FMS, baby. Let's get it. Yeah. You're good. All right.
Boy, that silver really stands out on that car.
Yeah. Gotta stay away from that sun. Get that gear back up. There it goes.
Backs up.
Yeah. I had the switch down and I forgot.
You got the rates where you want them now, Chris?
Yeah.
Turn it mid-field.
Nice.
Get out of this one.
That's scale low rates.
Smooth, baby, smooth. Is that 100% throttle?
Yeah.
That's how fast it's going?
Yeah.
You know, it's flying scale.
It should be a little faster for me.
8S would be really nice.
Yeah. My freaking FMS P47 is faster than this. It feels faster. Gotta give it a breather sometimes.
Is there a gyro on this, Chris?
Yeah.
Wind litigation, right?
Right.
Yeah, on and off.
See how much vertical power it has. Not much. And this plane has been out.
If you like flying scale, that speed doesn't matter.
Right. It's fine for what it is.
Wake that thing up, boy.
I know. It'll wake it up, but not by much.
I'd say 20%.
Not even. You'd be surprised. It's the prop that's limiting. Limiting. La, la, la.
Yeah, I think that maybe the KV must be a lot different on my motor. It's the same
I want to see what KV your motor is. I think it's like a 400. I think it's like 4 something.
I would definitely try that mod for the prop first. Before I did anything.
Very pretty.
I can try high rates on the aileron.
Checkers are going to make that thing stand out.
Oh yeah, for sure. Is that a rocket that just launched out there?
I don't know, man. Watch your plane, bro. Don't worry about the rocket.
I got it.
Don't get distressed.
I'm gonna do a touch and go here.
Oh, it must have did a launch.
It looks like it.
Yeah, okay. They do so many of those now. And half of them don't even work.
On out of the sky, man. You just use up every day.
And half of them don't even
Look at that. Look at that.
touch and go.
Oh, that was so greasy.
Chris invented the touch and go years ago when he first started flying.
That was an Italian landing.
I hate those radios that talk to people all the time.
I like coming in from that height. Gives you plenty of room to get down low.
Got 600 feet.
Yeah.
That's
bad.
okay, I
Very
guess.
nice. Very nice.
Well guys, that calls it for today. The sun is starting to set here and I am in absolute love with this P51 Mustang. It is huge and it doesn't fly that fast, but it has, you know, a okay speed for being a scale thing. So I think she deserves a little more power because hey, it's a Mustang. They're pretty fast. The Spitfire, beautiful. Absolutely. if the Mustang flew as fast as the Spitfire, I'd be totally happy. I'm starting to get accustomed and comfortable with the narrow undercarriage now, so you just got to come in really slow and be ready to get on those ailerons if the wings begin to tip, so you can counter it. And remember guys, the book rate elevator throws are a little too excessive, so you might want to tone that down a little bit. And as for the Mustang, the book rate on the ailerons on low rates is, you won't even roll. Like it won't roll. Like you can't. So use high rates for low rates on the throws for the ailerons on the Mustang. Guys, thanks for watching. Remember, there's a link in the description to buy these FMS planes. So, and it'll help me out. So take care guys, much love, peace out.